Get ready to delve into the hidden depths of one of Spider-Man's most brawny adversaries, the Rhino. Created by the legendary Dream Team of Stan Lee and John Romita Sr. in the classic Amazing Spider-Man issue 41, 1966, this hulking beast of a man, known as Alexei Sistevich, decided to take the mad scientist route and become a guinea pig for a wild experiment. This bestowed upon him a gift, superhuman strength, and we're not talking about your run-of-the-mill kind of strength here, we're talking about the kind that makes the Hulk himself look twice before messing with this walking, charging powerhouse. And that is merely the tip of the horn. In this video, we're about to unravel the mysteries of some of the mind-boggling powers the Rhino possesses that you never knew existed. So strap yourselves in and prepare for one wild ride through the untamed savannah of Rhino's extraordinary abilities. Before we go into our video though, we have just a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is just a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you very much, let's begin. Rhino's indomitable hand-to-hand combat, a test against the mighty Hulk. Let's tackle this burning question. Just how good is Rhino's hand-to-hand combat when it comes to throwing down with the Hulk? This beefy brawler's enhanced musculature gives him an edge that would make any gym bro green with envy. His body is a well-oiled machine, producing way fewer fatigue toxins than your average Joe. In fact, at his peak, he can go all out for a mind-boggling 24 hours straight before those pesky fatigue toxins start messing with his mojo. But wait, it gets even crazier. Imagine Alexei, the Rhino, engaged in a knockdown, drag-out fight with the Hulk. And we're not talking about a quick skirmish that lasts a couple of minutes, no. This battle takes place on the outer hull of a spaceship orbiting around the sun. And guess what? They were at it for several freaking days. That's right, days. Now, you might be thinking, hey, Rhino might have the stamina, but what about his combat skills? While the Rhino may not have a fancy black belt or a diploma from the School of Martial Arts, don't let that fool you. He has some nifty tricks up his sleeves. His street fighting techniques perfectly complement his raw power, allowing him to make the most of his incredible attributes. He might not have the finesse of a ballet dancer, but he sure knows how to land a punch that could make even the Hulk's head spin. His sheer brute strength and his resistance to injury make him one tough cookie to crack. He's like a wrecking ball mixed with a tank, and he's not afraid to throw down with anyone who dares cross his path. So to answer the question, Rhino's hand-to-hand combat skills against the Hulk are nothing short of impressive. His intimidating strength combined with his endurance and street fighting prowess make him a very challenging opponent. So next time you're wondering who would win in a no-holds-barred slugfest between these two behemoths, remember that Rhino is more than capable of holding his own against the Jade Giant. Rhino's horn, a weapon of devastation. This ain't your average spandex costume, folks. We're talking about a thick polymer matte suit that covers our hulking brute from head to toe. Now, this suit is tougher than adamantium and as resilient as your grandmother's willpower. It can take a beating and come out on top. Bullets, explosions, you name it, this bad boy laughs in the face of danger. But let's not forget about those iconic horns. Rhino's got not one, but two Rhino-like horns that could pierce through a 2-inch steel plate like it was made out of butter. Now that's some serious horn to steel action right there. That's like having two battering rams attached to your head. Just imagine the damage he can inflict with those bad boys. Rhino's first suit was a bit more permanent. It was bonded to his skin, which meant he couldn't exactly take it off for laundry day. But fashion choices aside, this suit made him a serious challenge for heroes. But even with all that raw power, Rhino has his limitations. Once he charges forward like a Rhino on steroids, he can't exactly do a quick U-turn or put the brakes on with ease. Changing direction is not his strong suit. It's like watching a runaway train with horns coming right at you, so you had just better not be in his path. And here's a little fun fact. Even our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man figured out a little trick to taking down Rhino. He realized that if he could avoid a direct hit from Rhino's horn, easier said than done, his superior tactical skills and agility would always give him the upper hand in a fair fight. Rhino's resilient armour, defying gunfire and blunt force impacts. It's really no ordinary costume we're talking about here. Alexei Sistevich, the beefed-up Rhino-themed thug, dons a special suit that takes his already impressive gamma-induced powers to a whole new level. This modular marvel is crafted from a thick polymer mat that mimics the rugged appearance of an actual rhinoceros. Not only does it make him look like a walking charging tank, but it also amps up his strength and durability to astronomical heights. And when it comes to resistance, the suit is no joke. It's like a fortress wrapped in rhino hide. It can withstand explosions that pack the punch of a whopping ton of TNT. No, a literal ton. 1 ton of TNT. You heard it right. If that's not impressive enough, this bad boy can shrug off the impact of small anti-tank weaponry. That's serious durability. The suit also laughs in the face of extreme temperatures, from a bone-chilling minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit to a scorching 1000 degrees Fahrenheit, without cracking or melting. It's practically fireproof. Acid? No problemo either. The suit is acid resistant, ensuring that Rhino stays unscathed, even in the face of some seriously corrosive substances. Now, let's talk about raw strength. Thanks to his suit, Rhino has the power to lift a mind-boggling 85 tons. So that's like hoisting an entire herd of rhinos without breaking a sweat. And let's not forget about those iconic horns. Those bad boys are capable of piercing through 2-inch plate steel, like a hot knife through butter. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that charge, that's for sure. Rhino's suit overall is a total powerhouse. It grants him an unparalleled level of physical resistance, superhuman strength, and the ability to plow through obstacles with ease. With a costume that powerful, it's no wonder Rhino strikes fear into the hearts of both heroes and villains alike. Rhino's unleashed might, amplifying strength to unprecedented levels. See, the thing is, Rhino didn't stumble upon his hulking physique by accident. No, his incredible attributes are the result of some serious gamma radiation treats. Yeah, you heard it right. Rhino got buffed up through a controlled bombardment of gamma rays. Now, the treatment did some serious remodeling to him on a cellular level. It fortified Rhino's very structure, in fact, turning him into a walking, talking powerhouse. Imagine several hundred pounds of extra muscle and bone tissue all packed into that intimidating frame of his. Hulk, eat your heart out. And here's where things get even crazier. Rhino wasn't satisfied with just one scoop of gamma fun. No, he went back for seconds, thirds, and however many more. He repeated the procedure over years, all in the name of amping up his powers to humongous levels. And there's been a dramatic increase in Rhino's strength since his initial gamma ray treatment. We're talking Hulk smashing, building crushing levels of power. He's effectively a walking earthquake. So, to sum it up, Rhino owes his superhuman might to those gamma radiation treatments. They turned him into a living charging tank with muscles upon muscles and bones that could rival a skyscraper in strength. It makes for one heck of an origin story.
Or then again, maybe the Rumble is our friendly rampaging rhino.
Rhino's surprising swiftness, unleashing speed despite size. So let's unravel the mystery of how Rhino can actually run like the wind despite his hefty weight and size. So being real for a second, when you first lay eyes on this guy, you wouldn't think he's the fleetest of foot. His physique would suggest he's more of a waddler than a lightning fast sprinter. But hold your horses, because this guy can actually move. And here's the secret behind his surprising speed, it's his legs. Those tree trunk-like appendages may seem like they can handle the load, but somehow the weight of the man is perfectly distributed. It's like Mother Nature herself said, "Hey Rhino, let's make sure those strong muscles in your legs can support your colossal frame and propel you forward." And voila, the man charges like a rhino on steroids. Speaking of charging, that's Rhino's go-to move when he's feeling feisty. He tucks his horns down and goes full steam ahead, gaining momentum with every thunderous step. It's like looking at a runaway train coming straight at you, horns first. But now let us manage our expectations. Rhino may be able to move at impressive speeds for his size, but we're not talking about flash level velocities. He's no speedster, that's for sure. But when he's charging or ramming, he can reach his destination in a flash, leaving his foes in awe of his unexpected swiftness. Rhino's superhuman strength, unleashing unrivaled power. When it comes to brute force, Rhino takes the cake and smashes it with a single stomp. This guy is no ordinary thug, he's a crazy strong human with a hefty dose of radiation. And let me tell you, his strength is off the charts. Rhino can lift a mind-boggling 85 tons, so it's like hoisting an elephant with one hand while juggling a school bus with the other. It's levels of strength that would make most jacked bodybuilders just drop their dumbbells and go home. But there's more. Rhino's strength has been put to the test in some intense situations. When he attempted to drown Silver Sable and himself in a room filling with water, he demonstrated an iron grip that even Spider-Man struggled to escape. And let's not forget his showdowns with the big guns. Rhino has gone toe-to-toe with the Hulk himself, matching the Green Goliath blow for blow and even managing to stagger him. That's trading punches with an unstoppable rage monster and holding your own. Rhino has had his fair share of power boosting ensembles through the years. His original suit allowed him to press around 40 tons, putting him on par with a mature Spider-Man. But the piece de resistance was the suit designed by the one and only Justin Hammer. This bad boy ramped up Rhino's strength to a whopping 85 tons, placing him in the league of a Rocky, Thing, or a young Colossus, let's say. Sum it all up, Rhino's strength is the stuff of legends. With his superhuman enhancement and a collection of power-enhancing suits, he can lift mountains, figuratively, and go toe-to-toe with some of the mightiest villains and heroes in the Marvel Universe. Marvelous verdict. So in this video, we uncovered the lesser known powers of the Rhino and the surprising range of abilities that often fly under the radar. And it's the lesser known aspects of Rhino that really unveil his multifaceted character. That unmatched stamina, the impenetrable armor, the swift charges, the fearsome strength, all of which make him a challenging villain within the Marvel Universe. So the next time Rhino appears on screen, take a moment to appreciate the hidden depths of his powers and then brace yourself for an unforgettable display of might. And of course, if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't done so already. Until next time, have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.